零用钱要省下来，下个学校假期可以用。
We may be behind a mask, but we can always smile with our eyes.
你跟施佳不是好朋友吗？我好像很久没有看你们聊天了。
我应该请你吃顿饭。
It's a date.
施佳他刚才看我的眼神 ，It's kind of weird.
I liked him.
You dated him 啊
We didn't even go on our first date. 距离是对抗冠状病毒最好的武器，可是它却剥夺了人与人之间的亲密。但如果这疫情还有值得我去学习的地方，大概就是人与人之间的情感没有办法这么容易被距离抹灭。能让疫情前居住在国外的新加坡人安心地与家人重逢，感觉一切辛苦都是值得的。
不害怕这个世界的辽阔，我有无从人陪我去探索。
Thank you so much. Next, please.
6个月了，就一句解释，有那么难吗？
对不起，我
你没来，没有回我简讯，然后又当做什么事都没有发生过一样。你不觉得你应该给我一个解释吗？
我不是故意的，我是怕我说错话。反正那个时候，我觉得我应该不适合开始任何一段。
不用再说了，我明白你的意思。
真的对不起。
没关系。
Hello, my name is Jay. Nice to meet you.
他都已经接受我的道歉了，为什么我还是这么的难过？还是跟你在一起比较自在，你从来都不会问我问题，也不需要我解释什么。现在，我只想把精力集中在工作和奶奶身上，其他的我暂时不想去想。
Hello, my name is Jay. Nice to meet you.
好了，我要去上班了，下一次再来找你。Hey guys, so it's confirmed. I'm moving over to the EC team.
Oh, that's very good news. The Experience Creation team is a great bunch of people.
Yeah.
You'll fit right in there.
Does that mean you will be involved in the Changi Airport Connector project?
The one that connects us to the city.
Yeah, so I'll be working on the Jurassic Mile segment, and it's actually the first project I'm going to be involved in, which means...
You are going to head over there soon.
Yep, I move over on Monday. Actually, I haven't told John anything about it yet. He's been acting a little bit weird, and I think it's because of you. What? Am I missing something?
You mean you didn't know? Two of them were supposed to go out on a date, but John didn't show up.
What? The both of you?
Yeah, I confronted him about it on Friday.
What did he say?
Well, he clearly said he wasn't interested. And I didn't even mean for the conversation to go that way. It's been more than 6 months. I just wanted him to tell me why he didn't show up for the date.
Hey, don't worry. At least we've got friends like us, huh? Not robots.
What do you mean I cannot check in? This is my booking confirmation.
Yes, sir, I know this is a confirmation, but you still need to take the test regardless.
Isn't there anything else you can do?
So sorry, sir. We are not able to do it.
Please, I need to get home now.
So sorry, you
I
still
really
have to
need to
follow
take this
protocol.
flight.
What's the situation? This passenger, he hasn't taken his swab test and the airline cannot allow him to check in.
But I really need to get home. I cannot miss this flight.
Hi, I'm Claudia. I'm with Changi Airport Group. Would you like to follow me and I'll see how I can assist you? How do I address you?
Matteo. My name is Matteo.
Speak to my colleagues and then we'll see if we can work something out for you.
Thank you. I really need to take this flight.
No worries. 没有接受 PDT, Mr. Mateo 不能上飞机。
这趟班机他肯定赶不上了。
那我们必须尽快帮他完成检测。
这样不符合程序。
Mr. Mateo 的妈妈现在正在医院，情况有危机，可能是他们最后一面了。
知道了，我们会尽力的。
Hey, may I just check if there are any available flights? Thank you. Hi, any available flights to Brazil?
Yeah, we have one available.
Do you mind holding it for me?
Okay, help me with the check-in for Mr. Mateo.
Hi, Mr. Matthew. Welcome to the Changi Lounge.
Hi.
And have your passport first, sir.
Sure.
希望他能赶得回去。
是啊，这种情况他一定不好受。其实我奶奶她也是。
他怎么了？
Hey, have you all seen Aaron?
No.
Oh, he's at the site for the upcoming cafe at T2. Hub and spoke. I think it's for a briefing with the experience creation team.
I see. Okay, thanks.
Aaron 他怎么会？
因为突然有 Jurassic Mile 等新项目要处理，所以 Aaron 他才决定调部门帮忙。玉成啊，我觉得 Aaron 不是故意要隐瞒你的。你要知道，有时候跟你相处，真的很难感受到人与人之间的那种亲密。
John, the new flight has been delayed. How am I gonna go home?
Don't worry, Mr. Mateo. We are already checking for other flights.
But I really need to go home.
Let me go check with my colleagues.
What? My mother. She just passed away.
I'm so sorry.
Things sorted out. Okay, see you.
一场怎么样？
他的母亲过世了。
哦，
我真的尽力了，可是还是来不及。我真的。
尽力了，那就够了。
我想要跟你解释6个月前的事，可以吗？我以为不要发出去就不会伤害到你。
你有时真的很像个木头。
简单的东西总是被你想的变复杂。
对不起啊，又错过了我们的约会。
你真的
Mike。